Please like this video and subscribe to the channel.
Okay, I have a question. And my question is, what does it mean to be Black owned? As in a Black owned business. Okay? Now, today, some of my relatives, a couple, invited me to go to a soul food restaurant. And of course I said yes. I'd had the food before because they brought it over, but this time we're gonna go and eat in the actual restaurant. So we get to the restaurant, I meet them there, and they're talking to another relative in the parking lot. And this relative says to me, "Oh, everything in there is great. You're gonna love it. And it's Black owned." And I'm like, "What? This is a Black owned restaurant?" And then he says, "Yeah." But one of the other relatives says, "But of course, there are a lot of Latinos in there." And I look at them and say, "Latinos?" And then they're like, "Well, Blacks and Latinos, immigration." And I'm like, "No, I don't know." I didn't say anything because I hadn't been in there and I didn't know what exactly it would look like. We get into the restaurant, every single employee in there is Latino. Of course, I didn't say anything in the restaurant, and I actually haven't said anything to my relatives either, but I can't help but wonder, what does it mean to be Black owned? Because to me, a Black owned restaurant isn't just where Black people own the business or the corporation that owns the restaurant and the lease is in their name or what have you. A Black owned business is one where the Black owners employ Black members of the community so that those dollars can go back into the Black community. So they're providing jobs, they're providing money to be circulated into the community, and thereby they are helping the surrounding Black community. Now, it is true that in many of the areas where, in my town, not where I live, but in some of the other areas, there has been an influx of Latinos. But even with that possibly being the case, I still expect the Black business owners to find Black employees to employ in their Black business to serve what looked to me to be a predominantly Black clientele. And if you're not going to do that, then I question whether we should really be calling you a Black-owned business. You may technically be that, but I certainly won't refer anyone to you and get on social media or any other platform, say Facebook, where a lot of my family are, recommending that people go to this so-called Black-owned business because the business isn't doing the things that Black ownership is designed to do. In my opinion, what do you think? What does it mean to be a Black-owned business?